Yes, yes, yes. I'm back. It's your boy Morel. Welcome to the Man Cave where we keep the party going. Today's play is going to be an old episode of Rickie Lake where the title is Who Needs a Girlfriend When I Can Have Later Tonight? Now, the actual Rickie Lake show says a different title to it. I just add a little bit YouTube friendly to it. But long story short, very interesting topic to talk about. Who needs a girlfriend? I think everybody needs a girlfriend. It's amazing to me because I've never done it before that men will pay for bedroom attention and bedroom attention only. Like at some point, the money's gonna run dry. I don't understand it personally. My whole intention of this video is just to show you guys, like even back in the 1900s, I love that's my favorite phrase to say of all time. The 1900s, things haven't changed in 2025. People are still afraid to approach women, which they're not going to bite. They're a little sassy. They get a little rambunctious. They might call you some names or things of that nature, but overall, it's pretty decent interactions. But you should never, ever, ever stop approaching women. In my opinion, at some day the money's going to run out, and when the money runs out, do you have enough vibe, status, style, swag to even get a girl in the first place? And if that were to ever happen and your money can't lead you to situations, then it's going to be a bad thing. Let me give you guys a short clip of this video.
Today on Rickie Lake. Why do you go to prostitutes if you have a girlfriend? Men would prefer prostitutes.
They both get what we want.
Remember, for all the younger folk, I'm 47 years old. This was so normal to put wild things on the TV screen. You can't do this in 2025. I rewinded the quick second right fast. This so exactly what they said. That was a crazy title. Can get it? Can I get it? There we
Why
go.
do you go to prostitutes if you have a girlfriend? Men would prefer
Men who prefer prostitutes. Oh, in 2025, you can't do this, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot do this. You're going to get cancel culture. You're going to lose sponsors, all that good stuff. Yeah, you can't do it in 2025. But back in the day, in the 1900s, everything kind of flew.
prostitutes.
They both get what we want, and we go home.
They think dating's a waste of time and money.
My girlfriend's costing me more money than a prostitute would.
But this
Now, that is true. A girlfriend do cost you more money than a prostitute. Long term, at some point, would, however, you're going to have a problem with not having a girl.
girls are worth it.
I'm making a lot of money, I think it's better to go to food.
It's hard work. He doesn't need a girlfriend. He'd rather go to a prostitute.
All right. To have a big relationship.
You're not after a relationship. You just want sex. Next, Rickie Lake. For some men, being in a relationship isn't easy. Well, some guys even say it's just impossible. Men say they would rather live.
Before we go any further, the man over here in the left with the white shirt on, hot garbage, needs to go to the gym. He needs to work on his clothes. I know this is the 1900s and all. Not a sexual attention from any women. You're going to have to pay to play looking like that. But what do I know?
These women than in a relationship. Why? Because these women are prostitutes. Today, my guests say, who needs a girlfriend? I'd rather go to a prostitute.
The titles. This is my childhood, ladies and gentlemen. This is hilarious to watch in 2025. Of who needs a girlfriend, I'd rather go to a lady of the night. The lady of the night, I'm not even gonna use the STD phrase. I'm not even gonna go in that direction. Who wants a woman who is been with a lot of men, and you know she's been with a lot of men. Let's be honest, women, y'all know y'all count is pretty high, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. But you played off. You're the lady of the night. You know what you're paying for, and I just don't think it's worth dollar for dollar. I'd rather just get rejected by 100 women and get one girlfriend than actually pay for it.
What if a guy said to you that he wanted to date you, but he doesn't want to buy you presents, doesn't want to have to call you all the time, doesn't want to be nagged, and definitely does not want to commit? Oh yeah, but he does want sex.
Duh. This ain't nothing new. Do you think men want to just pay for all these things with a girlfriend? Absolutely not. Ladies, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Men don't want to be your friends. Like, we don't want to be your friends. We're you. Now, there's some friends, let's be honest. I get it. Like, you're 100 friend and we're platonic, cool. As a majority, men are not trying to be platonic friends with you guys. They're looking for an angle. Might be 10 years down, 30 years down the road. They're looking to get with you.
Doesn't sound like a relationship too many women would want, right? Not this woman. Well, that's exactly what my guests are saying. They say relationship they want, they're half with a regular girlfriend. So they have found the almost perfect relationship replacement. They go to prostitutes. Yeah, now I have a feeling you want to meet these guys, don't you? Guys, come on out here.
The audience is like, we want to meet these guys because we all know they're not Brad Pitt, they're not Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're not, I'm trying to think of somebody right now, they're not Kevin Hart, they're not Nick Cannon, they're not Brad Pitt. These are probably some of the lower tier guys the audience is probably thinking about. One of the funniest things about going on these shows is usually when the men come out, the audience is always booing. I'm a word. You. As soon as the man come out, the crowd is always booing. Then later on, the man's proven not to be the father. There's no apology. The crowd just starts laughing. Hilarious.
Meet and Doug, everyone. And how about a nice round of applause for them? They're coming to talk about something so personal on television.
They are brave coming on television, talking about what they're talking about. Because, yeah.
That's better. Now, Vinny, tell me, why do you go to prostitutes?
I go to prostitutes for the variety, no games.
Now, I would have to give them some credit for that. Ladies, the men ain't going to tell you this. They all like variety. We all do. Now, whether we act on it or not, that's a whole different story. Today, it might be bigger breasts. Tomorrow, it might be smaller breasts. The next day, it might be medium-sized breasts. It might be big butt. It might be small butt. It might be Asian. It might be white. It might be Puerto Rican. Men love a buffet of women.
No BS relationships. No waking up in the morning to them, feeling sorry, feeling guilty.
Wait, I gotta say, it's nice to wake up with somebody in the morning.
It depends on who you laying next to.
It can be on occasion. I mean, depending.
You say you'd rather go to a prostitute and know what you're getting than to be accused of getting date raping somebody.
Yes.
Wait, what?
It's amazing how they used to put all these magical words on TV back in the day. I ain't even gonna say that word because it's probably not YouTube friendly, but the R word, hilarious.
What'd you say? You said why would you date rape? What, Vinny? Yeah, I mean, have you been accused of date rape before?
Not at all.
But you feel like this is what you're after. You're not after a long-term relationship. You just want sex.
Yes.
All right. What about you, Doug? Why do you go to a prostitute?
I've been in relationships before. I've been hurt. This way, I don't get hurt. Nobody.
Who hurt you, Doug? Who hurt you? Was her name Karen? Was it Susan? Who hurt you that you got to come out your pocket and spend all this money?
Gets hurt. We both get what we want, and we go home.
Wait, yeah. pocket's hurting. I mean, this does cost a lot of money. How much money are we talking about?
$20, $30, something.
$20, $30. Okay, everybody. You have to remember this was the 1900s. What I want to say here, income. What was it? A minimum wage. Minimum wage back in the day was probably like $5 an hour. So $20, $30 back in the day wasn't a lot of money, but it was definitely a good day's worth of money if you're working minimum wage. So 5 times 8, $40. You make it $40 a day. If you're spending 20 or $30 a day for a woman of the night, that's a lot of money for a person making $5 an hour. I'm not saying this guy here, what's his name is Doug, I think it is paying that kind of money, but $20, $30 back in the day, so that's a nice chunk of change for a woman, only because of the minimum wage is $5 per hour.
And how often do you guys go?
Several times a week.
But you even have dated some of the prostitutes you've been with.
Yes.
Wow. And you think there's a big misconception about prostitutes?
For the most part, yes.
Tell me, what are the misconceptions? What?
I mean, it's their business. They go out, they earn their money that way. Some of them have children to support. They choose that way.
All right. Yes.
I want to know if you ever think about taking these women home and they perhaps do something to you, like murder you in your sleep or in the morning.
Man, she looked like a murderer. Not that I would say that she is, but just so be it.
Or your money's gone or anything like that.
You've been watching too many midnight movies.
I mean, it's dangerous out here. This is New York.
Of being stalked, meeting a woman at a bar who you don't know, than just, on some street corner meeting a prostitute.
All right. Okay. Well, we have some women backstage who are dying to get to these guys. Do you want to meet them?
She's dying, all right. She's got this latex. Is that cotton, latex, leather? What is that she got on? And it is tight. Whew.
Ladies, come on out here.
She gonna give them the business. She could be all up in their face. As LL Cool J once said back in the day, "You jiggling, baby."
Please meet Susan and Christina. Susan says these men need to start thinking with their heads and not their,
Men are never gonna think with their head. They're always gonna think with their, Any man who tells you otherwise has either had so many women and he's tired of it. That's one scenario. Another, he can't get it at all. But for the most part, majority of men think with the other head. It's biology.
And Christine knows firsthand what prostitutes do to a relationship. One just happened to ruin her marriage. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Susan, what
Oh, she's bitter. She done had a whole marriage. Whoo-wee.
do you want to say to these guys?
I want to know why you feel you have to pay for it. I mean, if you feel so bad you want money to get sex, then next time you have sex, give the girl your credit card, and then you'll feel better.
Well, I don't feel as though I have to pay for it.
I don't think they understand how hard it is to get a woman. For the average man, the key word is average. They might see, I'm going to use 2025 celebrities. They might see a Nick Cannon, a Brad Pitt, an Usher, things of that nature, and be like, oh, a Chris Brown. Oh, my God, all the men are getting all these women. No. Do me a favor, ladies. Go into Walmart, Target, Kroger, Rouse's, depending on where you're at in the country, and when you go to the next grocery store, count how many men are in that grocery store. Just use a random number. Let's say hypothetically 10. Out of those 10 men, ask yourself this one question: how many of them would you want to have bedroom fun with? I can almost guarantee the answer is going to be 0. So if the answer is 0 after you do my test, Think about all those 10 men who get rejected by you, the next woman, the next woman, the next woman, and the list goes on. So now he's at a point that he got rejected by 100 women. I don't agree with it, but I understand. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and pay for this right fast. Now, multiple times a week is a little crazy, but she's making it seem like getting women is easy. And we all, if you do my experiment, I'll say it again. Ladies, go to your local grocery store, whatever it is, count out as many men as you see in there. I don't care if they got a lady with them or they're by themselves. It's irrelevant to what they got going on. And ask yourself this one question. Would you be with him in the bedroom for bedroom fun? Almost guarantee you the answer is going to be no for almost 100% of them. So if all these men are getting rejected, then who's getting all the women? I'm going to say the top tier people. But what do I know?
Happen to choose to do it that way.
You choose to do it that way, so why don't you just go find somebody who'll do all the things that you want them to do?
Well, why is it a problem for you what he does with his money?
It's not a problem for me when he does his money, but I think it's very degrading to women because you know what? If it was his sister or
It can't degrade women because they want to be degraded.
his mother or somebody related to him, he would probably disown them and say they were a slut.
We need to bring back shame. I said it. That's it. I said it. Coin that term. Bring back shame. This is back in the 1900s. Whew.
I wouldn't at all if they chose to do that. That's their
So you
choice.
pulled up, if you were just driving down the street one day, you pulled up the car and your mother was standing out there, you would go, oh, go, Mom, go ahead, go to that street, give me a girl. No, you wouldn't. You go, what are you doing out
My
here?
mother doesn't do that.
I'm saying,
I would say it's a choice. If my mom happened to be down there, she's 70-something years old, and I saw her, of course I would tell her to stop. But with that being said, though, it's a choice. It's a choice. How you gonna shame women for doing something? I understand the mom point of view. Take the mom out of it. If a random woman want to go down the street and do that, and the random man wants to pay for it, is it legal? Absolutely not. But at the same time, though, how you gonna shame a person for doing something that the other one is consenting to do? Whew. Stop the video right here because this is a whole lot of nothing. My thing is this. I want the men to make a decision, and I want you guys to get rejected. I don't want you guys paying for a darn thing. It's already hard out here to make money as it is. Go out there and get rejected by a bunch of women, and they're going to tell you in real time what it is. Hey, maybe your breath stink. Maybe you need to wear some better clothes. Maybe you need to go to the gym. Find out what you need to do to improve to get yourself a girlfriend. Maybe you got to make some more money. But either way, paying for it is an absolutely no. To the woman's point of view, hey, don't knock a man doing something that another man wants to do. With that being said, like, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Hopefully, I gave you guys some great entertainment. But the most important part of this video is it's a conversation. I want to get back to the conversations. With that being said, let's keep the party going.